Oh man, oh man, oh man. First of all, I want to say Happy New Year to everybody, and hopefully we start this new year off on a positive note. Um, Watching football the other day, yesterday, and watching the Buffalo Bills game, and saw the young man pass out and had to get cardiac arrest and CPR, et cetera, et cetera. We praying for his family, you know what I mean, the team, just NFL in general. Like when stuff like that happen, you kind of understand certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm coming on here because I saw a tweet by Skip Bayless, which it didn't surprise me because he got his name pretty much, or got popping, you know, by speaking on African American athletes in a bad light. Like he takes all of his opportunities to say little slick shit, you know what I'm saying, and he gets away with the shit. When our culture say something, they want to blackball us, et cetera, things of that nature. And I just don't think it's fair. Skip, you a piece of shit, for one. You do this to all athletes. You've done it to Terrell Owens, Dwight Howard. You hate LeBron James' guts for some reason. And now this young man, from Buffalo, I forget his name right offhand, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Man could have possibly lost his life on the field, and you so insensitive to the matter. You goes out and tweet like basically, why is the NFL holding up the season due to this? That's very insensitive. Once life or death becomes a factor, fuck that football game. Salute to the NFL for even making that decision. Whoever made that decision to postpone the game, you know what I mean? Nobody's head was in his right state of mind after something like that, because that's a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? All those players and coaches and all these people who, come together to, make this game that we love come to life. That's like a brotherhood. Same with basketball or any other sport for that matter. No one wants to see, you know, not former, but no one wants to see someone that in the same field as them or any other sport hurt due to the game. And for Skip Bayless, like, this shit is just ridiculous. Like, this is what you do. You say slick shit and think you can get away with that shit. And you got a big platform. You say these things and people watch you and follow you, and your platform is so big that this shit can get out of here. You ain't thinking about what his family, feel about it or nothing like that. You just so busy trying to get likes and goddamn, shit like that off. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, and you stand behind your people who won't punish you for doing shit like this. Had this been any other, if this was Shannon Sharp saying some shit like that, this would be such a big deal. But it's you. And you get a pass because of your skin color. And I hate to make things about race all the time, but that's what this shit comes down to. You feel like you can say what you want to say, and there's no repercussion behind it. You are very insensitive. I don't see how the fuck ain't nobody popped your ass in the mouth yet. Only person I really seen get at you is Jalen Rose and Terrell Owens, maybe a few others. But when Jalen Rose got in your ass and said something about your life and some shit that hurt you, you want to talk after the show and all that goofy shit. Salute to Jalen Rose for standing up to Skip No Game Bayless. For someone whose career never had a fucking career, you goddamn got something to say about everybody's shit. Because you got that privilege. You feel me? Don't let that go over your head. You got that privilege. And that's all you do is badmouth greatness and say insensitive, disrespectful shit and thinking nobody gonna say nothing about it. So I wanted to come on here and address this shit as a fan of football, the NFL, a fan of sports, and just a fan of humanity. Like, you not, bro. You not a fan of humanity. It doesn't matter to you. As long as you get likes and views on your show, on your Twitter and shit, that's all that matters. Very insensitive and unprofessional. You so professional. Very insensitive. I think you owe that family an apology, as well as him, the NFL, and more. But you ain't gonna do it. You don't have to. You know why? Because your people got your back. So I just want to say to you, stop being a piece of shit. This is the new year. Who gives you the power and the goddamn, the credit to motherfucking make all these gestures and think no one is gonna fire back at you. And then when somebody fire back at you, you get soft and want to talk behind closed doors. No, you put shit out. I wish more athletes would get on your ass. I really do, because you say a lot of shit that you don't really be knowing what the fuck you talking about. You just stating your goofy ass opinion, and that shit ain't cool. You not good for sports. I'm sorry. Like you fucking create narratives about people. You know, same way you did Terrell Owens. You talk so bad about him, bad about him, bad about him. You got people not even liking him, and the man was one of the best receivers we ever saw. You was nowhere near athletic as these guys. Dwight Howard as well. You never been on these guys' level. So you have no understanding of what it even takes to be a great athlete or a professional athlete for that matter. Mr. Average one point something in high school. You was that trash where you couldn't even make it to be a professional athlete. So you had to follow the game. That doesn't give you the right to fucking talk shit about people. That shit ain't cool. That shit is not cool. You know, you tied in with the higher ups, et cetera, et cetera. You might even try to get this video flagged, but I don't give a shit. But we definitely gonna tag you in this shit, and hopefully you see it. You need to be more sensitive about families and other people. Like, that horse you on when somebody, and then when somebody do get in your ass, you turn red as a goddamn apple. Red as an apple. Or when somebody's debating you or got their own personal opinion about something and they're not agreeing with you, because I guarantee you wouldn't have said that if it was Tom Brady. You wouldn't have said that. You know what I'm saying? You would have made it your motherfucking business to stand behind what the NFL done by making the game in the future. But no, this was an African American, and I really feel like that plays a big part of it. Like I said, I hate to bring race into everything, but nah, it's something about your character, man. Like you not good, bro. I'd be glad when somebody replace your ass, just to be totally honest, man. I prefer to watch Stephen A. He got a little coon in him too. You know what I'm saying? But at least he African American, goddamn. Like, ain't nobody he don't badmouth goddamn white players and y'all stand on that shit. He stand on what he stand on, that's that, but he don't blatantly disrespect people, especially when shit like this happens. That man could have lost his life, bro. And you so insensitive and mad because your team ain't shit this year. You know what I mean? That's what it be seeming like. You take this shit is personal with you, seems like. That's not speaking on the game in a professional manner. That shit ain't cool, and I wish more motherfuckers got in your ass. Like a lot of these athletes who play, that you talk shit about, you do that because you know you protected. And you know they can't do shit to you because you're going to sue them, they'll be in trouble, with the leagues, et cetera, et cetera. So you do that shit. But cut that weak shit out, man. I'll be glad when your ass is off the motherfucking air. Peace out.